Okay guys, how are you? I'm just going to provide you another numerical understanding and problem regarding accountancy and finance, and today it would be dealing with the inflation in NPV calculations. And we have a small problem, so let's see how we can actually deal with the inflation when we are talking about NPV. Stormco is evaluating project X, which requires an initial investment of $50,000. Expected net cash flows are $20,000 per annum for 4 years at today's prices. However, they are expected to rise by 5.5% per annum because of inflation. The firm's cost of capital is 15%. Find NPV by discounting money cash flows and discounting real cash flows. So how are we going to deal with these two questions, these two parts of one question? Just providing the time and the money cash flows, we're able to actually generate the answer as well. Time is this one, money cash flows, discount rate, and PV. So that would be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. The money cash flows would be, initial investment would be at 50,000, and afterwards it would be, and the discount rate is 15% over here. That is the cost of capital as well. So that would be one, that would be 50,000. Okay. And now what you're going to do as far as the year one is concerned, you're going to apply this so that it can be found as well. So if it is year one for 4 years at today prices, however, these are expected to rise by 5.5% per annum because of inflation. You have to account for the inflation, which is 5.5%, just adding on 20,000, starting from then the first year would be 21,100. At this, the discount for the 15% is 1870. Discount factor, multiplying these two would be 18,357. Then you have another 5.5% increase, that would be 261.756, 16,829. Then it is 23,485, 0658, 15,453. This one is 24,776, 0572, 14,172. So this would be 14,811 NPV. Okay, this would be NPV, and we going to find out, this is we have found out by discounting money cash flows. I have found out the NPV by the discounting real cash flows. So we have to calculate the real cash flows at the real rate. So obviously, at discounting the real cash flows at the real rate, we have to calculate the real rate by removing the inflation, the general inflation from the money cost of capital. Just remove it, you're going to have that one as well. Okay, so for that reason, 1 plus R is equal to 1 plus I, 1 plus H is known formula, and 1 plus R is equal to, you are adding the inflation rate, you just have to remove it. So this is 1.15, the cost of capital, and AH will be the inflation, 1.0055 because of 5.5%, and now 1 plus R would be 1.09, and R would be 0.09, and that would be around 9%. Okay, so we have removed what, the inflation, and we have accounted that would be the real rate without the inflation. So now just calculating the NPV at this rate, year or time real cash flows discount rate or factor, whatever you want to have, and that is the present value. Okay, for that reason year 0 is this, and from then it is 1 to 4. Because discounted money cash flows, you don't need to you have to actually account for the rate or the inflation, but in real cash flows you don't need to account for the inflation. So that would be, real cash flows would be 50,000, that would be 20,000, and that would be 1, and that would be 3.240. 50,000, that would be 64,800. 14,800, that would be NPV. Okay, so this is how you're going to calculate at real cash flows. Okay, this is how it has to be done. This is with the help of money cash flows. This is how it is done with the help of real cash flows. So this is a simple technique or simple question which you can actually use for calculating the NPVs when you are taking account of the inflation and when you are not taking account of the inflation. So that would be the two concepts under money cash flows: discounted money cash flows and discounted real cash flows. So I hope this may actually help you to get an understanding and hopefully help to solve out the problems as well. So for the coming videos, till then, take care. Have a nice day.